Welcome, luminous spirit. Do you realize there's a divine assistance bureau that's been expecting your communication throughout your whole existence? And here's the amazing part. They communicate in a particular dialect, and the majority have been consulting the wrong directory since day one. Hello, beautiful souls. And if you're new here, buckle up because you've landed in the internet's most pleasantly effective zone. When other sources provide lengthy dissertations that demand extensive processing time and generate more puzzlement, we're the concentrated dose of insight. Lightning fast, powerful, and created to spark your transformation in mere minutes. No redundancy, no pointless content. Simply crystallized wisdom that's practically functional before your coffee gets cold. The problem. We're fluent in universal but missing key elements. I want to ask you directly, and I require total truthfulness here. How often have you found yourself expressing thoughts such as, "I lack the funds for that. Success always eludes me." Or this popular phrase, "I wasn't born lucky." No shame in that. I notice the sheepish grins. We're all in the same boat, examining our life situation, pondering our apparent divine disconnection. Here's what's actually going on. You've been expressing universally, but no one explained the mechanics. It's like attempting to navigate a foreign marketplace while unknowingly asking for rancid food when you want stunning florals. Cosmic consciousness interprets precisely, and it's been keeping comprehensive records on every single word that comes out of your mouth. The trouble is that people generally learn celestial communication from individuals who were equally uncertain. The awareness. Universal forces are entirely straightforward. This is what I learned after decades of mistakenly requesting disorder from the universal catalog. The universe doesn't grasp humor, wishful planning, or potentially one day. It's comparable to the most authentic, well-meaning buddy who takes all communication at its exact meaning. When you say, "I'm financially challenged," the universe doesn't understand. "I'm currently facing a financial challenge that I'm diligently addressing." It hears, "She wants to be broke." Acknowledged. More financial problems being processed. This isn't merely cosmic double talk. Real research supports this concept. Your brain features something termed the reticular activating system, which fundamentally acts as your private search tool. Whatever you repeatedly instruct it to search for, it uncovers. Assert you're doomed, and it'll produce a catalog of every tiny accident and lost opportunity. Announce you're privileged, and suddenly you're finding extraordinary moments in regular settings. The cosmic fast-track delivery. But here's where the story gets genuinely intriguing. The universe functions on what I name the rapid fulfillment system. It's incredibly efficient at delivering exactly what you order, but it can't decode the implicit message of your optimistic wishes. When you mention, "I don't want to be penniless," the cosmos registers struggle and begins arranging additional financial hardship. It's comparable to typing "avoid soup" in a food service and being mystified when soup shows up. The trio of universal keys. So, what are these celestial terms that cause universal forces to pay close attention, like a responsive dog hearing snack packaging? They're less intricate than you predict, but they demand absolute authenticity from you. First with yourself, then with the universe. I am, the essential phrase first. Let's address the potency of I am. These two basic words work as the universe's VIP line, direct line to headquarters. Whatever succeeds I am transforms into your cosmic directive. I am encountering difficulties, requests more challenges. Cosmic energy doesn't analyze your directive. It merely handles it with the ardor of a package handler who genuinely enjoys their position. Here's your primary practical approach, and I want you to apply this before the presentation finishes. Over the subsequent day, transform into a sleuth of your verbal expressions. Every time you catch yourself saying "I am," succeeded by something you don't truly want greater levels of, pause and intentionally revise it. Instead of, "I am thoroughly spent," try, "I am recharging my energy." In place of, "I am financially challenged," try, "I am building my wealth." I realize it appears ridiculous at the beginning, But keep in mind, you're studying a different linguistic system, and every language sounds ridiculous until you become fluent. I have. The survey. The second sacred phrase is I have. This is where you begin analyzing what's currently performing well in your life. Cosmic energy loves validation cycles. When you recognize what you control, it believes you desire greater quantities of similar things and starts shopping for upgrades. I have safe water supply. I have people who treasure me. These aren't just gratitude exercises. They're celestial directives for more beneficial elements. Now, this is where most people err, and I'll shield you from years of vexation. You can't pretend with this. The universe has excellent emotional radar. You can't stay in your plain dwelling claiming, I have richness, while privately doubtful and anticipating divine miracles. That's like attempting to demonstrate happiness while maintaining a stern expression. The sentiment doesn't sync with the words. Instead, begin gradually and build your integrity with cosmic energy. Identify one element you really have and cherish. Perhaps it's your capacity to spread cheer, or your inviting reading area, or just the circumstance that you're able to observe this material. Start there. Enhance your I have skill with authentic items. Then, piece by piece, enlarge your catalog. I choose. The determination. Third phrase that gets the universe excitedly hurrying to support you is, I choose. This is where you restore your command from circumstances and turn into the editor of your life's chronicle. In place of this habitually befalls me, use I choose to appreciate this as a gift. In place of I have no alternatives available, try I choose to develop an approach. Universal forces love cooperating with people who embrace accountability for their reality because it understands they're dedicated to improvement. The special ingredient, timing and emotion. But here's the crucial factor that makes everything work. Strategic timing paired with authentic emotion. The most effective moment to communicate with universal intelligence is right before you fall asleep and right when you wake up. Your conscious mind is taking a short recess, and your subconscious is ready to interface directly with universal headquarters. Merge your fresh cosmic language with authentic feeling. Not artificial excitement, but genuine gratitude. Authentic trust, real steadfastness, and you've just improved from basic delivery to expedited service. The system, 7-day protocol now. I know some of you are thinking, this looks too basic to function. And you're accurate, it is basic. But simple doesn't mean easy. Building the capacity to monitor and consciously selecting your words is comparable to educating a small canine. It requires dependability, tranquility, and periodic validation when you master it. The universe isn't inspecting your eligibility. It's expecting you to become precise about what you genuinely want. Here's your exercise. And this is where the alchemy unfolds. During the following 7 days, I want you to become obsessed with 3 phrases. I am, I have, and I choose. Note them. Establish phone notifications. Inscribe them permanently on your mind. Whatever is required for memory. Whenever you realize you're using the former vocabulary of restriction, pause and convert to celestial expression. Don't be anxious about being impeccable. The universe possesses eternal patience for students who are authentically endeavoring. The beautiful truth. And here's the phenomenal aspect. You don't need to accept this idea for it to operate. Cosmic energy doesn't require your confidence, just your effort. Treat it as a controlled study. Transform into your individual evaluator. Examine the assumption that your expressions shape your world and witness what manifests. The worst possible consequence is that you establish a more positive inner voice. The best case result is that you discover you've maintained a direct channel to celestial service throughout. The last summons. So, let me invite you. Are you willing to quit inadvertently commanding disorder and start deliberately crafting the life you truly require? Universal forces are concentrating, storing data, and preparing to supply. What will you announce to it? Post a reply below and reveal which statement you'll concentrate on initially. I am, I have, or I choose. And if this reached you, tap that subscribe button as we're only beginning this odyssey of expressing fluently with the universe. Remember, small changes in language create massive shifts in reality. Your language is more forceful than you've ever recognized, and the cosmos is thrilled to display what you're authentically able to build. Now venture forward and begin expressing in the dialect of wizardry. The universe is standing by for your message.